Hello, my lovelies. Right, just bear with while I try and get my camera to be in the right place. And then I will share. I will share the link. Now, I love this actually because on my phone on Facebook it kind of zooms in quite a lot, but on YouTube it seems better. So anyway, this is Woo from Woo's Creations. Welcome. Now, let me just find myself because, you know, we need to be able to see what's going on in the comments and things, isn't it? So I will also share this out to my Facebook and hopefully onto YouTube, onto my page. Oh, my phone. Sorry, hang on. Let me just turn my sound off. So we're going to be playing with friendly gnomes. This is the new gnomes set. So I will be keeping the old gnome set and dies, and the dies are actually continuing to go with the friendly gnomes. So sorry, I'm not very good on YouTube yet, but you know, we'll get there. So that's that one. So to my story, and it's on my Facebook. Okay, if anybody if anybody watching is a friend of mine, if you could share it to my Woo's Creations, that would be totally epic. Because I'm not entirely sure how I do that. So you're getting a really good view of my desk, I just like to say. Okay, so I've just been trying to squash this in the thing. This is from Stitch Rectangles. Okay, so what I did was, we've had a very busy day, well, busy evening. So we had a party for my son's friend, a pool party. And then we came back from that. I sat down for not very long, came up here, started getting this sorted, and then had to have tea, and I didn't realise how late tea was. So I was rushing to get back. Let's have a look. Hi, Nessa. Long time no see. Hi, Elizabeth. Well, Elizabeth, this is my first live on YouTube. So this is going to be like a bit of a learning curve. I normally go live over on my Facebook. Hi, Judy. Welcome. So I've basically, it's a mess. Normally I tidy up a bit before I go live and change my paper, but we've not even managed to do that. So I wanted to make 2 cards, but I wanted to show how different they can look, but using the same dies, same stamp set. And hopefully, I don't know if I can zoom in maybe, because, hold that thought. Woo! Wow, it does really zoom in fast, doesn't it? There we go, that's better. Okay. Oh, that's fabulous, Nessa. Well, I'm hoping that as of today, I will do my lives on YouTube, because then the videos automatically go up onto YouTube. So I don't have to do all of my downloading it from one place, moving it over, and then uploading. So anyway, so I've stamped some gnomes. I've had a go at colouring a couple of squirrels. I like that one, but that one's not quite as didn't come out quite as I thought. So then what I thought we'd do is do 1 card with a stamped and coloured gnome, and 1 card with a die cut gnome, and then 2 completely different colour palettes. So a nice bright one, and then a neutral vintagey kind of one on that side. Okay, but I like to show how different the cards can be just by using different colours. So over here we've got from the Dainty Delights, is it? I think. I can't remember. What have I done with that? That's handy, isn't it? Oh, there it is, right there. Dainty Delights dies. So, and I'm going to try and make a wreath. So I might snip a little bit so that I can make a wreath. But both cards will be very similar, but very dramatically different colours. So I'm not going to use the white because I wanted it to be like a warm if you look, see, we've got nice petal pink and some Sahara sand, and I've even got a little mushroom there as well. So what I'm going to do is find myself a card base. So this is a Sahara, I'm assuming it's a Sahara sand card base. So that's the card base. Hi Maria, hi Jan, hi Mary. So all I've got to do now is work out how I share my video onto my WhatsApp. And we'll be away, but today is a tester, so you know, I'll have a play. I'll have to get myself some little moderators who can do some sharing for me, except my WhatsApp. I'll have to do that myself. Okay, so right, my plan is to have something in the background, so let's, I'm trying to think what I've got. What have we got? What have we got I can use as a matting layer between, hold that thought. Oh, maybe. Let's see if that'll work. Now, I could actually use an embossing folder, and then I might do a little bit of blending on the embossing folder. So I am going to place this in here, like so. Hi, Mum. Okay, let me just move these. I've got 2 cut and emboss machines on the go right now, but I need the bigger one for this. But it's a very old Big Shot. So I'm hoping that this will work without, oh, it's moved. Don't be wonky. I don't want wonky. I need very straight. Okay, and I think it will give us the dimension we need. And then the other one, what I'll do is I will, oh, hold on, hold this thought while I just, no, that's not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Do I need to take that one? Or is it not? I don't know. What have I done? Hold on, hold on. Right, let's try that. Nope, too much. Oh, look, we're going to spend all evening looking at a plain screen. Goodness. Okay. Wow. Right, try again. You can tell I haven't embossed anything for a while with this machine anyway. Oh, there we go. Right, so we're just going to throw that over there out of the way. So we have, we'll put it that way up. So then if I grab, oh, that's got pink on it. I don't know if we've even got one with brown on it, to be fair. No, that's green. Oh, blending brushes. Oh, this one might be all right, actually. Oh, look at that. It's really highlighting our bricks. And I'm not pressing down hard because it's literally highlighting the bricks that are the most prominent. There we go. Right, so that's that. So then that is going to sit. Let me just get my bone folder. That's better. So then that's going to sit on there, maybe that way around, I think, like so. And then we've got our, so by doing the embossing, the brushing. Oh, hi Beverly Mika. Yes, I know this is my first live on YouTube. So I have done a couple of lives on YouTube, but not directly like this. I've had to go through a streaming service. So I'm really hoping this works. And it was the lovely Monica who advised me I could go live. I didn't realize we could. Oh, look, it's what was on my brush. That'll teach me for not checking it, won't it? Oh, it's fluff. It's okay. We'll brush that off after. So we're going to have that. Now I was going to try and make a wreath, but I don't know if it'll even do that. So I've brushed a little tiny bit of green onto my leaves. So I don't know if we need to do that, if I'm honest. And then what else was I going to put on here? Now I've got this that I cut out from the, what's it called? Let me just have a look. Share a Milkshake dies. I think it's really, I love it as a texture. So I might even put that there. And then we're going to assemble our gnome. So before we assemble the gnome, I would like to do, because I don't like harsh colours, like, you know, flat colours. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not coming out very well, but that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's move this to the side a second while I find, that's got, what's that got on it? Pink. Got a little bit of pink on there. So I'm just going to brush a little tiny bit, not too hard, just around the edges on, although I only need to do the feet on this one because you won't see the rest. Like that. And I love the dies for the gnomes because it gives you the outline of where you need to place. So I'm just going to tint a little tiny bit with a bit of blue. So it gives you the outline here and where to stick your nose. So this is my nose here. And I'm just going to do that. We'll do the other one while we're here. Oh no, I don't need to. Goodness me. Right, so let's glue our nose on. Just do that. Hi Claire, sorry. I'm not very good at this sharing it out thing yet, so I'm going to have to work out how to do that before. I don't know if I can schedule a live yet. So I'll have to have a look into that because then I can share it out before. So then you've got two lines either side. If you can see here, excuse my dirty fingers. Two lines this either side, and that is where you place the hat. So you put your glue within those areas, if it'll come out. And then place the hat down so that it covers that little section, like so. And then the feet, I just do across there like that. And then it's up to you how far down you go. But I usually go down quite far. Oh, look, I've moved. Oh, no, you moved. Usually go down. You can go higher, but then you can see the sides of the pants. So, yeah. So trying to make sure it's nice and straight. There we go. And with these, once you've glued them together, there is even a die within the gnomes here. Hang on a second. That's got a little tiny hole. So if you wanted to make like a decoration to hang on, you know, a card, you could, or a tree decoration at Christmas, you can make a little hole at the top for the string. And it comes with that die, which I think is awesome. So that's our little gnomey man, lady. So we've got some mushrooms here. So I'm just going to glue these together as well. like so. Now then, does it go that way? Yeah, we're going to go with the little tiny bit of stem as it gets fatter towards the ground. Like so. And then this one's going to go on here. Probably put them completely the wrong way around, but never mind. So then we've got our little stems as well. Let's bring our card back in for a second. Oh yes, and then we need to do a sentiment, which, and you could use this as a Valentine's card or something. Hi Monica. Hi Margaret. Morning from Kirrawee in Sydney, Australia. Good morning. If I've missed anyone else, shout at me again. Hi Judy French. I love it. Do you know what? I'm really happy I came on YouTube because I'm seeing people I wouldn't normally see. So this is totally awesome. Now, I'm not... right, that keeps bending. So the best thing to do is to lay it on your mat and then pick it back up with your block. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to stamp this with... I think we're going to have to go early espresso. Like so. So I'm just going to test how dark it is. Yeah, I think that will look awesome. So, like so. And then put that to the side. And then I want to make it into like a little, get me snips. Good morning, Anne. Oh, Anne's been busy already. Just finished mowing the lawns before it gets too hot. It was about 38 degrees here yesterday. Well, I've no idea. I'm completely clueless with temperatures. But I'm assuming that means it's very hot. Yeah, we don't generally get very hot weather. We did in the summer maybe, but not very often. Right, okay, so we've got our little... So now we have to decide where everything's going before I glue it down, because I've not prepped. You know me. I'm not prepping. Do we want that under there like that? Maybe. Like so. And then she could go just there. And then we could have our little mushrooms just at the side there. And then we could have the love you just there. We're not zoomed in very well, are we? Hang on, let me just move it a little bit. Does that work? Let's see. Maybe a little bit more. Because I know on Facebook you can't even zoom in. Right, I really like that. I'm going to leave it like that. So let's just remove it all and glue this down first. And let's stick this down. Okay, so then mushrooms can stay there a minute. So that's going to go there. So I'm going to pop this under there, but not too far in. Okay. So let's put some dots on here. Sorry, concentrating. Can't talk when I'm concentrating. Well, I hope you've all taken advantage of the celebration, and there's extra things on there now. And the joining up offer at the moment is absolutely amazing, because for £99 you get £170 worth of goodies. And then if you fancy the if you need a cut and emboss machine, or a mini one, I use the mini one more than I use my big one now. You can get the mini cut and emboss in white or boho, or Oso boho, I think it's going to be called. It's a new color that we are going to be having, and it's an extra, so it works out as 125, I think it is. It's either 125 or 126. Can't remember exactly what. I meant to check, but I've been so busy today. So yeah, but if you're, if you fancy joining, or you spend, a good amount, you can do it as a hobby. You'd be a hobby demo. Don't have to keep up with targets and whatever. Just enjoy the discount. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's that down. And then what I'll do after is I'll just flick my leaves and they'll pop back up. But I want it to be dried completely before I start doing that. Now I might, and I will, put some dimensionals under my gnome, because I think it will pop it up a bit more. Okay, did I miss anybody? No. Right, there we go. Right, let's decide. Ooh, dropped it. Don't drop it. It's never a good plan. Okay, where did my reverse tweezers go? Oh, they're buried underneath all my blending pens. So I'm going to pop my little gnome there. Now you can put I always feel like they need a pom-pom on top, but I'm going to resist that today. I might put a oh, actually I know what would look nice. Where is it? No, I don't think those colours are going to go, are they? No. Anyway, I do have, so whatever twine you have, no, not that one. I go from having no twines to having lots of twines. This is the one I was thinking of. And when I get my twine, what I do is in the top, I cut a tiny slit, and then every time I've cut a piece off, the remainder part I push into there, so you can always find the end. Obviously this one's getting to the end, so that's fine, but when it was new, I like to... Right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to get some... I still haven't ordered glue dots, don't shoot me. Although, to be fair, I won't be ordering for a little bit. Let's have a look. So I'm going to use my scissors. We'll do it sort of underneath the edge of the gnome, where I'm hoping I'm going to be able to put my mushrooms. So I'm going to put 3 there. Squash them down. Take the cover off. Right, and then take the end of the twine and tuck it under there. So even though the glue doesn't go right underneath, so we're going to twist it round. It will do as it's told eventually, I'm sure. I can always tame it with something else. Right, so that one, that one. Oh, I'm throwing things on the floor now by the look of it. And there. Snip that off. tuck the end underneath my gnome. And then move that out of the way. And then what I can do, because I use dimensionals, there is a bit of a gap underneath. I can tuck them in like that. Then spread them out a little bit. Like so. And then get my mushrooms. I think we'll glue that bit. I want the mushrooms to look like they're coming from behind my gnome. Wendy the thread tamer. If only that was true when I was sewing, Jan. There we go. Oh, that looks so cute. Right, and then... No, that's not it. Where's it gone? Oh, there. Do we want this on dimensionals, maybe? So I want that... Oh, not too far in. Or do we want that? Ooh, I can't decide now. Ooh, I think in the middle. Oh my goodness, now I've put it in like 3 or 4 different places. Right, hold on. I do quite like it down there. What do we think? Do we think down there? Oh, my mushroom is trying to run away. Can't decide. I will make a decision, I promise. Quite like it there, maybe it was. Oh, look, that mushroom isn't wanting to stay. It's because I keep fiddling with it. I think we're going to have to put it there, aren't we? It's happening now, anyway. Where did I put the... Did I drop them? I knew something fell on the floor. And it was the dimensionals. in the middle mushroom. Well, I'm putting dimensionals on it now, so I'm a bit limited where I can put it, because that's going to be above the mushrooms. Typical. Hold on, if we do that, and then put it like that. Oh yeah. Right, we need some gems. Let's see what gems I've got that'll go with this. So we have some gold ones. Oh, actually, I think these... no, that one's too dark. I quite like that pink. So let's get our pick tool. I'm going to put one on my little flag, and then we'll have one... Oh, I dropped it over here. Keep dropping them. Maybe there. Oh, I'm going gem mad. All the gems. Oh, this one's stuck on my finger. Where do I want that one? There. There we go. Card number 1. Let me put my... Oh, actually, I need a... Oh, I'll have to do the... Oh, no, I have got one. Wow. Okay, I have got a very vanilla insert. I don't use very vanilla enough, I don't think. Or did I? I'm sure I had a very vanilla then. No, that's not very vanilla. I don't know what that is. That's obviously a different company's. Okay, let's we will do a little tiny bit of Wink of Stella, like so, on the end of the, and on her nose, because why not? And I think that will do, Ski. Right, let's move that one out of the way. Now, card number 2. So I'm going to make this, I think I'm going to use this gnome here. So let's just move some bits out of the way. Now we need to colour this in. So I've got light petal pink, and I'm going to colour his nose first. And then take the colour lifter and just do a little bit of that in the middle, and it'll lighten it up. There we go. Right, so what colours are we going to use? Now, this one's going to be on the brights card. So I may be thinking we will have a nice light grey beard. So we want the grey granites out. So let's do the beard first. So dark grey granite. And I always go around the edge of the beard with the dark colour. And then I have just managed to colour. Oh, okay, plan B. Stay within the beard, Wendy. So just do this. See, that's why I usually stamp more than one. So you do this, and then we will get the light grey granite. Excuse the squeaking. And we will okay. Around here. And then you just go over it until the colours blend together. And it just highlights different sections. Now then, shall we have a Tahitian tied hat? I think we will. So dark Tahitian tied, highlight around the edge. Like so. And then light Tahitian tied. Like so. Oh, Nessa, I do his hands because to me they look like they have mittens on. So I usually do the mittens the same colour as the hat, because I think it looks like they've got mittens on. Like so. Like that. And then I've got to do his nose again now, haven't I? So let's just do his nose. And then a little bit of colour lifter in the middle. Sort of around where that sort of light spot is. Now then, see, now his shoes don't look separate to his trousers. So what colour should we have his trousers? I think we should go Orchid Oasis. Maybe this card's going to be all the new in colours, the 2022 to 2024 in colours. So I'm just going to do a few little highlights in the dark. And then take the light. Now this one doesn't always look like the light is actually lighter, but it does dry but differently. So We'll have a look at that in a minute. And this is a new pen and it squeaks, so it's not always a sign that they're drying out. There we go. Right, so then we need the heart coloured in. So this heart is going to be the sweet sorbet. So this is the dark. Now with hearts, I like to do like a half and half. So find where the middle is. And then highlight that little bit there. And then with the light, go around the edge the other side. And when it dries, it should look two-tone. I don't know if I like it because it kind of looks like he's got a bedtime onesie on. I think. But there we go. Right, so this time I am going to just roughly cut it out because I'll use the die to cut him out properly. But as well as that, we're going to need to cut out 2 mushrooms as well, aren't we? So let me just find the right dies. So there's the stems for the mushrooms and the mushrooms. And I think we'll have a piece of grass in this one. Is it that one? No. Is it that one? Yes, indeed it is. So let's sort this out. Right, so that's the... Oh, I need some new heavy doodle tape. Let me stand up and look at it. Make sure I get him nice and tidy, like that. And then for these, what I'm going to do is, I'm sure I have a folder that's got just the new in colours in it. No, not that one. Oh, where have I put that? Well, that's not very handy, is it? Right, hold that thought. I also have on here a piece of, I'm not going to use blue, am I? Okay. We have some other pieces here. So we need, oh, maybe we won't cut the grass. That's not going to work for me. That's going to confuse me. Although we could have some, yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to, so that I don't waste my piece of cardstock, I always make a matting layer with one piece before I start chopping up the other bit. So the mushrooms, I think the mushrooms could be sweet sorbet on the top. So just cut another matting layer to move out of my way. And then I will work out what size piece of this I need. Now these pieces go in my scrap box afterwards, and these are the ones I usually use, but I don't know what I've done with my folder, so no doubt when I finish this live I will go under my desk and I will find it straight away. You just know it's true. So I'm going to cut 2 of those out. Now this one I'm not going to do blending or anything with because there's something, you know, something. Now I want it to be nice and bright, so I'm just going to grab a yellow. I think that will work. So that's going to cut those out. Now, do I need anything else? I've already cut out some extra bits of foliage, so I can probably use them instead of having to use the yeah, my brain is tired now. That's it. The rest of the live is going to go completely downhill from here because Wendy's tired. It's fine. We'll get there. I just wanted to cut all those bits out in one go so we weren't here all night. Right, here is my very well used die mat. Right. So then you don't have much wastage, you see. So there's my little mushrooms. I know they look a bit wild and a bit of a funky colour, but we're just going to go with the flow right now. And then we have our... Oh, he's so cute. Okay, you can tell I love gnomes, can't you? Okay, mummy. I can tell I've been with the kids all day. Not mummy, I'm just going to move some things out of my way so that we can have a look properly. So here are the die cuts I've made, and these are the parakeet party. I've cut those out of. So we need a nice, I think we'll go with the Starry Sky card base. So I need my bone folder, where I did actually put it away. That's a bit of a miracle in itself. There we are. Okay. So then we're going to grab, although we need our, we do. Now I know somewhere, I wonder if we could do the brick on this Tahitian tide. That might work. Or shall we get some funky paper? Yes, let's jazz it up slightly. Let's get some DSP. Let me just have a quick moocheroonie in here. Ooh. Oh, I like that. There we go. We've chosen already because the colours match. I will tell you where this paper's from when I can remember. Oh, hang on. It's written on the... Is it written on there? No, because I thought it was Dandy Designs, but it's not. I think it's the... yeah, I use it a lot as well, Judy. I find it's really, really nice. Just lifts the background of a card, doesn't it? Okay, that's going to go on there. Yeah, I'll have a look in the catalogue in a minute. I think it's a host from the new mini. I think. Looking at the fact it's floral on the back. Oh my goodness. Okay. This should be a channel of how long does it take for Wendy to get tired? How many minutes into the video? Right, so we're going to put that on there with a nice border around it. I love borders. I have started double layering as well, double matting, but it does use a lot of card, doesn't it? Right, let's bring them back in a minute. I may need to cut myself another piece of... Oh, look at this. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. See, now this is more me. I do love the other card, but this is more Wendy. But they will look so different in comparison. That's what the word I was looking for. Right, so shall we cut another piece out of our share a milkshake? Yes, I think we will. And I think I'm going to cut it out. Oh, nearly knocked my juice over then. Right. What colour should we do this? I think we'll do it out of the Starry Sky. And the fabulous thing about when you cut this out is that you kind of get some confetti, because all the little bits in between the squares comes out as well. So I always save it, so I try and keep it like that, and then I just go along. Oh, it's fallen out. And I quite like that as well. I think I might make a card making that sort of shape and then putting something inside it. I think that's cool. You know, ever the frugal. Got to be frugal these days. Everything costs too much. Okay. See, and then when you make a shaker card, you could have some like confetti if you did 3 or 4 different colours. It's very cool. See, full of hints and tips tonight. Okay, so that's going to go under there. Right, okay, let's take them off a minute and see if I put that there and that goes there. That'll be about right. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue. Actually, I'm going to do an Ellie. And I'm going to dip. You don't get quite so much glue. I still get glue everywhere, I have to tell you. That is just the way my life is and how I am. But when you're doing something like these, you can just dip it in the glue on your hand like that. Oh, and then wipe it on your other hand. That's always a good plan, isn't it? Not. Okay. So that's going to go like that. There. And then we're going to use the last of the glue on my hand to put this one on. And I like to tuck the very tip of this. You could cut it off, but I just tuck it so it looks like it's coming out from behind a leaf. Oh, see, there wasn't enough glue there, was there? So that's just gonna move that around a little bit. So tuck it under the leaf. And I mean, you could add some flowers and stuff to it. Doesn't have to be, you know, just the vine part. Like so. Hi, Cindy. How are you? How is everybody doing this? Oh, fine. Well, it's a Saturday here. I am assuming that you lovely people in Australia and New Zealand are waking up on Sunday morning. Okay, so then we need to put our Nomi on. So Nomi needs some dimensionals. I actually remembered where I put them. Aren't you proud? Okay, so we'll do that. Now I'm going to do this little something different on this one because I did cut out some extra pieces of, put that there. Sorry, I was concentrating then, could you tell? So let's glue our mushrooms together. So I cut out a few extra little, from the willow tree dies, I cut some extra pieces of parakeet party so that we can put them behind before our mushrooms, I think. There's a little person knocking on my door. Can you guess who it is yet? I have given strict instructions that they're not allowed to come in. But I will be doing a live with Aaliyah, and I will be doing a live probably with Elsie, because Elsie's been dying to do one for ages, and possibly Caden. But they're each going to choose which stamp sets we're going to use, and then I'm going to help them make some cards on a video. But we'll do it as a sideline to my normal lives. Right, hold on a second. And what we're going to do now, we need some bit of greenery, I think, to come up. Now, maybe not the ginormous. Well, let me try and find the direction of them. Like that. And then maybe trim it down a little bit so that they can come out there. So let's glue these in. Sat here this afternoon, and I think the reason it took me so long was because I just kept jumping from one idea to another and another and another. So I think I need to write these ideas down and remember them, because next time I'm going, oh, I just don't know what I'm going to make today. I can go, oh, I know, I wrote a list once upon a time. Okay, And stick that one there. So let's have a look where our... Don't know if I've got... Oh, I think the blue one might look all right on this one. Or the orange one, because it's in the background. This is from the 3 twine combo pack. Coastal Cabana, Garden Green and Pumpkin Pie. But it just seems... Where's me pumpkin pie? Oh, yeah, I suppose it is, yeah. I thought it was too dark. Okay, so we're going to go with... Sure, which one do you reckon? You choose while I'm getting my glue dots and that ready to put on. I can find them. Oh, they're there. Any ideas? Blue one. Judy says blue. So that one is Coastal Cabana. And then it's a competition to find the end. Oh, I got it. Is that the end? Yes, found the end. Yes, good plan. Yes, Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Right, okay. So let's take our... Still got time if you want to pick a different colour than blue. We've got 2 votes for blue only. Let's take the caps off. There we go. Right, so I'm going to pop that so it looks like it's coming out from inside my gnome. Well, I'm going with blue because nobody else has voted. Okay, so let's see which way it wants to twist. That way looks good to me. And I think 2 circles, because that one seems to be a little bit thicker twine than the other one I used, which is not a bad thing because we do love a bit of twine. So that's going to go there. And then we'll have our little... Now then, see, you see the mushrooms? Going to be like coming out of nowhere. And then I think what I'll do actually is I'll move them up a little bit to there and we'll put our sentiment there. So we need a bit of blue. Okay, right. So I'm going to use Starry Sky to stamp on here. Where did I put the stamp? I don't believe the mess I've made. Although, actually, if anybody knows me, you know exactly what mess I've made. Right, I'm going to come out a little bit because I might have to put it under the gnome a bit. So we'll do that like that. And then we'll trim it off. And then when I cut a flag end, I go down, find the middle, cut down towards the words, and then go from the corner to where you've cut, and then the other way, and you have a little flag. So cute. And what you can do as well, actually, is, let me just get this out, is you can take your Stamp and Blend and then just run the tip Don't hold it in one place too long because it'll soak into the cardstock. But then it gives you a border on your... Yeah, whatever word I was going to say then completely left my brain. Now, this time, to make these stick down even better, I'm going to use the dimensionals because I know... Oop. A bit... Whoop! Throwing them everywhere. Right. Okay, so we're going to pop that. So let's find where our love you's going to go this time. So I think I might put it right there so that we can have the strand bit there. So then we want our mushrooms on there and one there. Oh, it looks so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so easily pleased. Now, because this bit here is up, I won't need a dimensional there. So I'm just going to put a dimensional down by where the flag end is and then put glue on the other end. Oh, and not on my desk because now I'm going to stick everything to that, aren't I? You know it's true. Okay, so I'm going to aim that in there. Like so. Push it down. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Oh. Right, so then on this one, I will get... Oh, hang on. Let's find... Now we've got some dark blue ones in there. We have these. Actually, this would look quite cute. That's right. There is method in my madness. My brain's ticking over here. Now we're going to use the sweet sorbet. And I'm just going to dot them in kind of groups of 3. 2 small, 1 big. Just around the edge. Kind of looks a bit like berries, doesn't it, on the... Now for this one, I can put the innard in because I've got a piece of basic white cut already. And you know me, I've been well trained by the lovely Claire from Cheeky Monkey Crafts. So if you see anybody on here that has got a name like Cheeky Monkey Crafts or Monica's Paper Happinessity, oh, do you know what? It's too late for me to be saying that. Happinessity with Monica. Please do go and have a look at those their channels as well. That would be so awesome. So there we go. Right, so that's card number 2. So let's bring back in. If I try and make the desk look a bit tidier, I'm going to put all my pens in a pot so I know where they are. So there we go. Right. Oh, look at that. An hour and I've made two you know, well embellished cards. That's good for me, isn't it? So there we go. So they're both very similar, both using the same dies, same stamp sets. Obviously the same idea with each piece, with the mushrooms and everything else. It's just completely different colorways. I think if I put this paper the other way around, I think it would still look quite cool with the brick effect. Yeah, I do. I think that would look quite cool. Might have to try that. But there we go. So this is the new Friendly Gnomes, which coordinates with the Gnomes dies from the other August to December mini catalogue that we had. And the other dies, the stamp set was Kindest Gnomes. So this one is retired, and these will be retiring, and this one is in the new mini. But if you've got these already, it's well worth getting this one to go with it. I mean, you could make a whole family of gnomes. And the dies for the gnomes in this one fit those 3. There's 4 in this one. The little sit down one, there's not one to replicate in that one. But I mean, they're just gorgeous. And this little squirrel and bird, I love those. I mean, on these I could add a bird and a squirrel maybe, but you know me, I have to have critters on everything. But there we go. Right, well, I think it was my first success on YouTube. Hope so. Anyway, so I will be going live on here because now my video will become part of my channel without me needing to download it onto my computer and edit and all that kind of thing. So yeah, totally awesome. This is my favorite, even though I love those colors. I think this one's my favorite. I love this. Honestly, this die set, the Share a Milkshake dies, this one here, that texture is lush. And these ones here, if you haven't got any clouds, put them that way up, and they look like clouds. You've even got hearts in here. You've got like, that's a straw, but you could use that for anything. And this one, I love the texture on that as well. But yeah, so you'll see a lot of that coming. But I wanted to highlight the gnomes because if you had the gnomes from the last catalogue, you need these ones too. Oh, hang on a minute. Forgot something. We need a bit of Winker Stella, don't we, on this one? There we go. That's better. See, you can't not have Winker Stella on anything. And if you can't see the Winker Stella on here, it's very sad. Because Winker Stella is just totally... It seems to last for a long time. So there we go. Oh, hi, Vicky. Sorry, my lovely. I've just finished. Hi, Liz. Oh, yeah, we can... Oh, do you know what, Liz? You can watch all the time now. So there we go. If you could leave a thumbs up, that would be totally epic on your way out. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell, because then it will notify you. Click all and it will notify you of all the videos I've uploaded. And to be honest, I have quite a few lives that I've done that I still haven't actually managed to get up. So there will be a few videos coming shortly. It just takes a very long time for it to produce. Between me editing it and then upload it, it takes probably an hour. So it'll take me a while, but I'll get there, and then we're just going to carry on with our YouTube lives now, and then we'll be epic. Thank you all so much for watching, and lots of love to everybody, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye. I can never find the way out. It's not the way out.